Kia ora and welcome. We're your hosts. I'm Destiny,
And I'm Kat, and you're listening to the Comfort Zone with a K podcast.
the show where we try to increase our zone by talking about everything and anything.
This show is for people who just want to kill some time or just like to listening to random conversation.
Or you don't mind a lot of laughing.
Maybe you can relate, maybe not. I don't know.
Welcome back to the podcast. We're back with more random stuff that we felt like we can talk about.
Yeah, and last week we were talking about camping. I haven't done anything after that whole discussion, so yeah. Tanya hasn't come back too.
I've been reminiscing with my mum about our camping trips, which is cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. She likes to remind me that the best part of our camping trips was when she woke up first, because she was always the first one to wake up and cook breakfast for everyone.
Oh, that's nice.
So we would generally wake up to the smell of bacon in the middle of the woods.
Oh, yum. Who doesn't
Oh,
like bacon?
we also had pancakes, so out in the middle of
That's
nowhere.
like fancy. Literally
Yeah.
fancy
Yeah.
camping.
Yeah. My mum was the best.
So what are we talking about today?
This week we wanted to take a look back at some of our favorite childhood toys.
Ooh, toys.
Because, I have kids, so I have lots of toys.
I'm a kid and I've got lots of toys.
Yes.
I do have a lot of toys though.
Oh yeah.
When I was growing up. Do you want to tell me about your toys when you were growing up?
Oh god. Sure. Okay. So when I was growing up, I was brought up with the typical girl toys like
Yeah.
Barbies,
Yeah.
Bratz,
Yeah.
baby dolls that you had to look after.
Mm-mm-mm.
Prepare you for when you're when you become a mum.
Oh, does it actually help though?
God no.
Did you change the nappies?
Yeah. But I was also changing the nappies on my brothers and sisters, so I had real life practice. I had living dolls.
Wait, sorry. When you said living dolls, I kept thinking of the there's these toys called the uh living dead dolls.
What?
Living dead dolls, but they're just
L-
dolls, but they look really gothicy. So
living dead dolls.
yeah, yes,
Awesome.
yeah.
Yep.
So sorry, did that scare you? I'm not. I'm not putting a picture in there, but yeah, that's what they're called. That's what they're called.
Interesting.
Yeah. For me, apart from the PlayStation and the PC, I guess we had like a few bits and pieces where cheap ones that you can buy in the dairy
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. But most of the popular, I wouldn't say toys, maybe cheap toys that we get was like plastic balloons. Don't know if you.
Plastic balloons. No, what are they?
So we have these things called plastic balloons where you can actually buy in like dairy, and they are made in foil coated plastic, such as like polyethylene, polyethylene or nylon, basically. It's
Mm.
usually shiny, so it's like latex balloon that you. It's like a toothpaste. You put it out. You put a stick. You roll the stick in that little toothpaste that comes out,
Yeah.
and then you blow, and then you
Yeah.
get this little balloon. I think in America they call it balloonies or something.
Balloonies.
I don't know, balloon. It's just balloon. It's a plastic balloon. and you
Okay.
have to be a master of the balloons. Because the bigger you get, the more expert that you get. Oh no! What did you think? What did you just think?
You gotta blow the balloons, and the biggest balloon is the master, or master of what, cat? What were your kids getting up to?
Blowing balloons, man. The bigger the balloon is, the better. We're not, we're not, we're not blowing a bloody condom balloons, alright? So just you out. Use your brain. Clean your brain.
Yeah, that was more high school shit, wasn't it? That
No, these were kids. I swear to God, we have toys back then that are very
questionable.
questionable. Yeah, yep, very very questionable. Um, we did have the whole Barbie thing. Play-Doh was another one of them.
Oh, Play-Doh, yeah.
Yeah,
Did
we
you get the little
remember.
Play-Doh sets? Like, I
Yeah.
think I had the hairdresser one.
Oh, did you? I had the kitchen one.
Yeah, the hairdresser one where you gotta like squash the person head thing, and he came with the little plastic scissors that you to trim the hair.
You tell me that I've got weird toys, plastic balloon things, toys, whereas you.
We get scissors. Yep.
Tamagotchi was one of my favorite ones.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Tamagotchi. Did you
Yeah.
keep yours alive?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I didn't.
I had was able to it was able to grow up, and then I was like bored, and I had to kill it because I wanted a new, I wanted to start all over again.
Because you
Um,
were bored.
I was like, oh, it's really sad because I'll bring it to school and it would make noises at school.
Oh no.
You know how many times it got confiscated, but come on, like I think one of the times that it got confiscated, I said, don't take my baby away. You're gonna kill my baby.
Oh.
It's hungry. We had the walkie talkies too. Um, I remember giving one of my walkie talkies to my crush, and I would go over there and we'll talk together, and we'll talk like really quietly. I'll be in the garden and he'll
Oh,
be in the other side.
that's so adorable.
Yeah, I know. It was it was really funny. My
How
mum
old
loved
were you there?
10.
Oh,
About 10, 11
oh
maybe.
stop. That is gorgeous.
Oh, but he didn't know, right? He didn't know I had a crush on him, really.
Oh, they never do.
They never do.
They never do.
I had to. Fuck, I even remembered writing to him. I'm really silly, to be honest. When I was a kid, I literally just went, "I like you. Do you like me?"
So you've been straight up from day one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Love it. Love it.
uh, my mom loves collecting Happy Meal toys. We used to have. She used to make the castle. She made this homemade castle in like little rooms, so we can fit all the little toys in there. That was so cute.
Does she still
Uh,
have that?
no, it was back in the Philippines. Yep,
Oh.
we do have a lot of really cheap toys in the Philippines, like paper dolls. I don't know if you had paper dolls.
Were they the things that you could dress up?
Yeah.
Like, we used to get, I remember Disney ones. So I
Oh
used to
yeah.
have one, I think that was Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah.
And you had to like pop out the little outfits. Is
Yeah.
that the one?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the one. Yeah,
cool.
we had Sailor Moons.
Oh,
Yeah, and some
Jealous.
I know, right? Yeah, that was really fun. We had the I don't know if you had you remember Etch Sketch,
Etch a sketch.
Etch a Sketch or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
It used to be
I was shit at it. Yeah.
uh, we used to call it Magic Slates in the Philippines. It's the cheapest one because there's like three parts of it. So you've got the board at the back, like a black board, and then like a
Mhm.
little plastic in the front, and then you have to when you write, when you're done with it, you actually lift the paper up so it deletes the it
Oh, that's
deletes the
cool.
yeah, deletes the writing. It was funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've got so many like yo-yo. That one's cheap as well.
Everyone's had a yo-yo.
Oh, do you have the Jack stars or Jack? We call it Jack and Balls.
Like jumping jacks, like the little things, the spiky things.
Yes. Yeah. I, I I don't like calling it Jack and Balls, but that's what we used to call it. Because you do have the jacks, like the star
Mm.
bit where you actually put it in your hand and you catch it, kind of thing, and how
Yeah.
many. But we had the balls. The balls.
Yep.
You have to chuck the ball, let it bounce, grab how many stars, and then catch the ball. It's just a lot of little
See,
bits
we
and
used to
pieces.
have a similar game, Knucklebones.
Yeah, yeah, that's the same. Yeah, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Almost the same.
But I I was good with the metal ones.
Oh,
I
right, okay.
hated using the plastic ones.
Oh, how come? Because the plastic one's like
They were
lighter?
a lot chunkier. Yeah, and they were
Right.
lighter. And
Hmm.
it was just I suppose because I was so little, like my hand couldn't quite get around all the knuckle bones.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Um, but yeah, I've actually got the metal ones for my kids as well. So
Oh, okay.
passing on
Ah,
the skills.
nice. Um, but anyway, about from all those toys that we had,
Hmm.
back in the Philippines, when you're bored with your toys and you just want to play outside, there's always the old tires, the mud, the clay, and the sand. Those are toys for us.
Oh,
Have you had that old tire?
I used to have a tire swing.
Oh, fair enough. No, we used to what we do with old tires is we have a stick, right?
Hmm.
And then we hit the tire with the stick so it starts rolling, and then you just keep on hitting it and it goes down, down, down the road. It's a great
I
toy.
have seen that on movies. Like, I'm talking old movies.
Oh, shut up. What are you saying? I'm not old.
Norris! It's the
I mean,
cultural difference, is what I'm
shut up.
getting at.
Yeah.
Because,
you-
like, we used to, go outside, play on the tramp,
Yeah.
or we used to play pretend and make
Mm,
different fantasy worlds out of our
mm.
backyard kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like we were actually pretty privileged, to be fair.
No, I actually get that because I do remember because I can't remember all of my toys,
Mm,
but the most fun toys that I actually had was when I play with the mud, you know, and play with the sand.
yeah.
I make cakes out of the mud, and I tell my
Uh-uh.
parents, "Oh, happy birthday, mom! I made you a cake," and they'll do a pretend like get a fork.
Did you? So sorry.
Yeah,
Thinking about the mud cake thing.
yeah.
Um, I used to make potions in mud.
Oh, there you go.
So you dig a hole in the thing and then in the mud, and then I would get like a whole bunch of different flowers and
Yeah,
grasses and
yeah,
twigs and
yeah,
all these different bits and pieces and like throw it in and mix it up
yeah,
and
yeah. And then you do that whole little bits of pieces. So,
yeah, yeah.
100%, your environment is your biggest toy, right? Um, But yeah, that was definitely fun, and I like it, especially when I'm playing with a few of my friends. Uh,
Mm,
then as we grow older, it was more on the rollerblades and bikes.
same.
Um, yep, yeah, and then the rest is history, really. Then we
Mm.
grew older, and it was more we started playing games online and all that stuff. So yeah, and a computer, and then that was it, really. But yeah,
Yep, yep. Stuck to the
but
screens. Is what we're at now.
yeah, yeah. I actually don't. I actually enjoyed playing with friends.
Mm.
So I do miss that a lot. I really do. Well, nowadays you catch up. You do have other toys now, such as wine and beer, making candles.
Yes. Baking.
Yeah, fishing, barbecuing, big,
Big
big toys. We're talking
toys.
about
Big boys toys.
yeah. Oh, guess what?
What?
While we're while we're at this, I
Mm-hmm.
was Google. I'm googling. Yeah, I googled something.
Mm-hmm.
One of those nostalgic toys,
And what did you
and I'm
find?
reading it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It says 17 toys from your childhood that seriously confuse the shit out of you.
Go for it. Go for it.
See,
What? It,
okay.
yeah.
The first one is those magical baby bottles where the milk disappears when you put them upside down.
I used to love those.
I actually think I was like, that is so true. Where does the milk go? Up to now, I'm
Did
still
you?
like,
Okay, so I used when I had one of those. I used to actually sit there and try and see
yeah, yep.
where the
That's,
liquid would go.
that's literally going to have to look.
Yes.
Where is it going? Um, Second one is I've never had this. A colorful sand that was instantly dry after you pulled it out of the water. Ah, it's called aqua sand. All right. Number three, those baby born dolls that drank water and pissed, but ate food that would just disappear. It's called baby born
My
special
sister used
edition.
to have one of those.
Do you?
No, my sister did.
Oh,
I remember. It, yeah, she would feed her things other than the pouch. So,
oh,
mm,
okay. What does it come
yeah.
out?
No,
Oh,
it just got jammed in and left to rot.
oh god, that's so funny. But you're curious, right?
Yeah.
Like, this baby drinks water and it goes wee wee, but it ate food and it just
Yep.
gone.
She a bit constipated.
Need to go to the vet for this one. Oh, not vet. I'm missing my babies. This is why I'm never having kids.
Because you take them to the vet.
Let's move on. Number 4. And sea monkeys who literally came to life from these little powder sachets. I
Yep.
don't I have never seen them before.
We got a bunch of sea monk. Well, we got the sea monkey thing for my son for his birthday,
Is it
right?
what does it do?
So you basically have to you fill up the tank with the tank you get with water,
Hmm.
and then you've got three different pouches. One is for purifying the water.
Yeah.
The other one's got the sea monkeys in it, and then the other one's the food for the sea monkeys. So you got to purify the water, leave that for 24 hours, and then you got to put the sea monkeys in, and it can take up to 48 hours to get anything. And it has to be at the right temperature too. But because I live in Dunedin, where it is cold at the moment,
Ah, they're dead.
yep, they didn't even survive the hatching. I think we got like two, and
They're
then
actually alive?
well, they it takes so their eggs and sea monkeys are actually a man-made creature. Yeah, I forget the name of it. It's like a brine fish or something, and yeah, and it's made in the
Okay.
lab to
Interesting.
be.
I might
Yeah,
get one just for the sake of getting one.
if you get one, you got to record it. Do like a time lapse.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I will do that. Number 5. Those giant bubbles you could blow out of the dot of colorful, weird smelling plastic. Ah, this must be this is the plastic balloon.
Yeah,
This
just
is
replace
definitely
it.
the plastic balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's weird. It smells like petrol for me.
Oh,
Number 6. And those normal looking bubbles that you could hold in your hands without popping.
touch a bubble. Oh
What?
my! We used to have them. It was touch a bubbles, and it was like it kind of felt like PVA glue
Yeah,
when that dries. If you get it on your hands, and it kind of like you can kind of pick at it, sort of
yeah.
thing. It's that kind of texture, but it's a bubble.
Oh, right. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 7. Those little plastic cut guns that smoke when you pulled the trigger. I used to have those.
Yeah, I remember getting some from my brother.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah. And you can get
um,
ones that are you attach the cap bullets. You can attach them to the end of these things.
yeah,
They're like little metal Nerf
yeah,
darts,
yes, yes,
and you
yes.
throw it, and it just makes a big bang and smokes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's I do remember those as well.
Mm.
My cousin used to do them. It was very annoying because they'll just do it in front of my dad or my mom or like my cousins and like or
Mm.
us. And we'll like, yeah, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Um, and then number 8, the refillable milk bottle that came with the Baby You're Gone doll.
Didn't we do that one? Wasn't that like the
This
first one?
one, it actually goes disappear, and you need to use the can to fill up the bottle, and it fills it up again.
What? I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
Yeah, it's like where did that milk come from? Anyway, and those dolls that majestically floated through the air like a feather, even though your string pull was aggressive as fuck. Does that make sense?
I think so. I think
It's
I
just
from what I remember as a little girl, I think I got one for Christmas, and it was like
yeah,
the plastic Barbie doll fairy things that had their
yeah,
arms out like that. I think
yep,
it was supposed to mimic, those helicopter leaves
yeah.
that you got. Yeah, and then
That's the one, and that's when
woo,
yeah, exactly. And when you pull it so aggressively
yeah,
that they just magically fly like a butterfly.
yeah, yeah.
Through all of them.
All right. So, I looked up
Yep,
the top 5 toys of 2021.
2021. Oh yeah, because
2021,
yeah, okay.
last year. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go from 5 to 1,
Yep.
and then we can decide if we agree or not, or if we
Okay.
even know what they are.
Yep.
Okay. So at number 5, apparently one of the top 5 toys is the Squishmallow.
The what?
Squishmallow. I think
What's
they're
a
like.
pistachio?
I think they're these like soft toy kind of things that are filled with like really mini beads, and they're like different characters, I think.
Really quickly. Squishmallows. Oh, yes. I don't know. That's what
Was I
they're called.
describing it right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. They're so cute. I can collect them all.
Anyway, at number 4
Mm-hmm.
is Funko Pop, which, you know, everyone's got those now.
What?
You know what the
Oh,
Funko...
yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was about to go grab mine. I've got several.
Yeah. I've got a few,
Um,
but it's in a glass cabinet. So.
Oh, yeah, no, I've got one staring straight at me right now, and he's in a train. At number 3, we've
Mhm.
got Nintendo, so I'm
Yeah,
thinking that's the
100%.
Switch.
Oh, I would have thought that would be like number 1 or number 2.
Yep, no, it's at number 3,
Okay.
funnily enough.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is Barbie. Now,
Still.
yeah, when I saw this, I did not realize that Barbie was still going strong.
Oh yeah, Barbie's still strong, but I did not know that it would still be number 2.
Well, I thought it was more like a retro thing, like a collectibles item now. But
Yeah.
no, there's a whole bunch of new stuff. And
Oh really?
yeah,
Fair
so they're
enough.
trying to be very inclusive.
Yeah, very. Yeah, which is good, I guess.
It's,
Yeah,
well,
which-
considering what Barbie used to be, it's nice to
Oh.
see that they're doing that.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, which is really good. Really good.
Mm.
And what's number 1?
At number 1, it's no surprise, Lego.
Oh, of course.
Everybody
Boys.
wants the Lego.
They're so
But I don't-
expensive though.
Oh fuck yeah, they are. So obviously 3 boys, they love
Yep.
the Lego.
Oh, I bet.
So what one? Me and Jasper, we completed the platform 9 3/4 of Harry Potter
Wow.
with
That's
the
really cool.
train. Yeah. Well, he did
Wow.
half of it with my uncle.
Yeah.
And then we had to come back home. So then me and Jasper finished it, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was like a working train and everything.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you can
that's
get
really
some
cool.
pretty cool sets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Well, in the Philippines we do have the knockoff Legos. That's all what we can afford.
It's
No, I
okay. When
think
you come to my place, you can play with the real Legos.
I swear. Legos are expensive. I do love Legos, don't get me wrong. My cousin have a few collections of Legos, and they've gone to the point where there's white, the yellow, the red, and all that. Yeah, they are they collect.
Like
And
Lego
they build.
Masters kind of
Yeah,
deal.
yeah,
Jeez.
It's very interesting how they just apparently they go to a Lego shop, just scoop out like the colors that they need, go home and just make their own shit. And I'm like, yeah, okay, good on you. I just know how to make a sword. You know those big ass Legos back in the days? You have those really big, thick Legos.
Duplo.
Yeah. I make swords. I like making swords. And that's all I can make.
Like Minecraft kind of.
You just stack all the sticks together and then there's like a little bit on the side and there's a handle, and that's how I played with Lego back in the day. Never really
Oh
But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all we have time for this week. Be sure to check out our website, comfortzonewithak.wordpress.com. We update it weekly with blogs as often as we can.
If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our episodes. Come back next week for another one. Bye.
Bye. Choice.
You remind me of Friday fever when the sun went down. I could try to describe this feeling, but just come around. Lay it down for the night, tell myself I'm alright. We're all a little bit tongue-tied. I think it's just my type, we could do it up for life. Your call. tongue tied.